We've all heard this story. Ashoka, the cruel conqueror of Kalinga, who suddenly turned into a saint after seeing the battlefield covered in corpses. But is this really the truth? Or is it a tale carefully shaped by religion and modern politics? Let's start with the facts. Ashoka ruled the Mauryan Empire between 268 and 232 BCE. Our main evidence? His rock and pillar edicts. In the famous 13th Rock Edict, he admits that 1 lakh people were killed, 1.5 lakh deported, and countless others suffered during the Kalinga War. Now that is extraordinary, because it is the only case in ancient world history where a king openly admits regret for his own violence. Later, Buddhist chronicles like the Ashokavadana and the Mahavamsa turned this story into legend. They called him Chandashoka, Ashoka the Cruel, and then Dharmashoka, Ashoka the Pious. A cruel tyrant suddenly transformed by compassion. But remember, these texts were written centuries later. They are part history, part moral storytelling. And here's where Odisha's voice enters. Experts ask, if Ashoka was truly remorseful, then why were 1.5 lakh people from Kalinga deported to Patliputra? Why do the inscriptions in Odisha at Dholi and Jogada focus on governance but not on deep regret? Some Odia writers like Surendra Mohanty suggest Ashoka's so-called remorse may have been a clever strategy, using Buddhism not just for peace but for political control. And what about the people of Kalinga? Their courage, their resistance, their suffering, often forgotten in the grand narrative of Ashoka's transformation. For centuries, Ashoka's name almost vanished from common memory. Then in the 19th century, James Prinsep deciphered Brahmi script and rediscovered Ashoka's inscriptions. Colonial historians admired him as a rare moral king. After independence, Jawaharlal Nehru embraced Ashoka as a symbol for modern India. The Ashoka Chakra at the heart of our flag, the lion capital, our national emblem. Nehru used Ashoka's image to show the world India is a peace-loving nation. But this glorification also simplified the man, ignoring his contradictions, his strategy, and the blood of Kalinga. So, what's the truth? The truth is, Ashoka was both. A ruthless conqueror who caused unimaginable suffering, and a ruler who later embraced policies of welfare, tolerance, and morality. His remorse may have been genuine, or it may have been political. But what we cannot forget is the courage of Kalinga's people, whose sacrifice shaped this history. Ashoka's story is not black and white. It is a reminder that history is complex and shaped not just by kings, but also by those who resisted them. So the next time you see the Ashoka Chakra on our flag, remember not only the emperor, but also the warriors of Kalinga. History is never just about rulers. It's about truth, courage, and perspective. This is the real story of the Kalinga War. Subscribe Utkala Tales Official if you want more untold truths of our history. Jai Jagannath. Jai Hind.